It's New Year's Eve, and from behalf of me and my family to you, I'd like to say Happy New Year. And I thought that maybe you could spend a few minutes with me on New Year's if you want to, and we could talk about Joe's and stuff, and just hang out down here in the pit. And yeah, one interesting thing that I was going to bring up in this video is that on Christmas I got the Slaughter's Marauders, if you watch my Christmas video, but I got the equalizer. And when I was throwing out all the garbage, like all the Christmas wrap and Christmas packaging and stuff, I didn't check this one spot, but Melly kind of warned me. She said, no, you should check that spot because there's two pieces of cardboard that are stuck together, and I just thought they were there for packaging, like to protect the box, because I got the equalizer box. But it turned out that inside the two pieces of cardboard was this instruction manual, which is kind of sought after because it's a bit of a rare vehicle. So I'm really happy that she was able to point that out for me, and able to salvage that from being tossed in the garbage. And it kind of brought me back to Christmases or birthdays when, after you're done cleaning up the wrap and stuff, you lose things. Because I remember hearing stories about people's parents vacuuming up, Lift Ticket's mic, or Snake Eyes' gun, or different things like that when I was a kid, and never to be found again. So that kind of reminded me of those times. I think I was pretty lucky as a kid that I didn't really lose anything that way. But yeah, that was pretty cool to remember that stuff. Yeah, so it's New Year's Eve 2025, and I'm pretty excited about next year. So I thought I would share with you maybe who I am. And to do that, I kind of need my reading glasses. Now that we're all a little bit older, I think pretty much all of us need reading glasses by now, if not regular glasses. But yeah, so just really happy about the year coming up. But yeah, I thought I would share this with you first. Interesting thing happened yesterday. I went to go pick up my Joe comic at the comic book shop, and I have a subscription there, and I've had it since 2015 for the Larry Hama Real American Hero run. And every month I go in and buy it, and I pick it up. So I drive in there. It's a bit of a way, but I don't care because I've always been loyal to that shop, and I just always go there. So yesterday I went in there to get it, and I went up to the counter and I said I'm behind by a couple months. It's 311 and 312, and they said okay. And he looked through on the computer, and he saw that my subscription was no longer there, like it had been canceled or deleted or what have you. So it's kind of like, what? Like, that's kind of weird. Like, like I've been coming here as long as I've been coming here. I explained that to him and kind of expected to get it. And I drove a bit, and he was like, no, there's no subscription in that name, and it says that you had it, but it was canceled, because he actually looked back on it on the computer a bit. And so then I was like, well, when was it canceled? And he said it was late October, early November-ish. So I kind of racked my mind a bit, and I remember the last time I had gone in there to get 310, I had a bit of a weird experience with two of the young people working there. One was a guy, he was in his 20s, and a girl probably in her 20s or early 30s. But anyway, yeah, she was wearing like a Palestine scarf thing, a white and black one or whatever. And I had these glasses. They were kind of like round glasses. I always call them communist glasses, just because it looks like kind of like old school, Eastern Bloc type dressing. But anyway, I don't care about that because I don't judge anybody, and that's just how she looks, because I was trying to figure out how it got canceled, right? And the other guy, whatever, I didn't even really notice what he looked like or not, or I didn't really care. I only remembered her because She said to me when she gave me the books, she said that she didn't agree with G.I. Joe, and that the reason being that it promotes war. So I was kind of like, you know, it's kind of weird. Like, that's your opinion, but I'm buying a comic at your shop, so like, you know, I don't really care about that. So, but I didn't say anything. But then I thought about it a second, and then I just answered, well, I love G.I. Joe because I think it's very important that we have armies that defend our countries. And she didn't say anything, but I could tell that she didn't like what I said. And then the guy that was with her, he was really quiet and didn't say anything either. But I remember leaving because I just took my books and left. But I remember feeling kind of odd about that. So I have a feeling, and I'm not sure, but you know, we're older now, and we kind of can't really fool us anymore. I think a lot of us at our age, and I think that they canceled it because they didn't like what I said. So yeah, they tried to cancel me. So they canceled my subscription, and so I just said to the guy, I said, well, I think I know why, and I said, you're actually doing me a favor because now I can just get it online, and I don't have to drive in here all the time and spend money on gas to do that. So yeah, and that was it. So that was one thing that happened yesterday as far as G.I. Joe goes. Sometimes people ask questions, and I haven't answered any lately. So I thought I'd answer a few questions that maybe I should have by now, because it's been quite a while since I got back to anybody on the channel. So one of the questions was, do you collect G.I. Joe Classified? And my answer to that is no. I do have one, and it's from Stu Norris, a good friend of mine, and he gave me the Breaker and Ram motorcycle. And that was really special to me because I had gotten a Stalker Scarlet and Snake Eyes and the Ram motorcycle for Christmas 1982. And that was the first year that I got G.I. Joes. So Stu was really nice to me, and after I went on his show and did My Collecting Life, he bought me that and sent me it. So he's just a terrific guy. He's from England, and you guys already know him anyway, so I'm not going to say about his channel or whatever, but it's called Universal Toy Collector if you ever want to check it out. And another question is, do you like Super 7 G.I. Joe products? And I don't know. I mean, I don't want to offend anybody by saying I do or don't, because there's probably a lot of collectors that do really enjoy it. I was really excited when I heard that they were going to do O-rings, because I wasn't really interested in the products before that, as far as G.I. Joe goes. And at first I liked the O-rings, but then I was able to see them, and I'm a little bit disappointed in them. I know that Goji, my friend Goji from the United States, he recently got some, and he likes them, so that's cool. I don't have any yet, and I did see the twins, the Crimson Twins, with their suits on. I thought that was pretty cool. But all the other ones, I think the art looks a little cartoony, and the figures themselves maybe aren't quite like the old 80s O-rings. And I'm kind of picky about what I collect, and I'm sure all you guys know that. But yeah, I'm happy that Goji enjoys those and is getting back into some G.I. Joe collecting, because he had one of the most biggest toy collections that anyone has ever had a few years ago, and then he started over again with mostly modern ones. So for him to get some modern G.I. Joe type O-rings is pretty cool. Another question was, does your wife like G.I. Joe? And my answer to that is maybe a little bit, because I do. And over the years, she's gotten used to them and put up with my collecting habits. But for the most part, no, I don't really think she does. She likes real guns, and she likes to shoot large calibers at far distances, like anything over 100 meters. She really likes the Vortex Venom scope with precision rifles, bolt action mostly. But yeah, she enjoys that. So she does like military stuff, because her grandfather was in World War II, and her dad was in the German military. And she remembers that when he would go off and serve and then come back. He was in like the home guard. But anyway, yeah. So no, she doesn't really like GI Joe, but she does like guns and yeah. But back to what this show is about. It's New Year's Eve, so everybody should be really happy and totally excited about the new year coming, and so many good things coming. And just to get rid of last year, because for some maybe it was kind of a crappy year, we'll say. For me, it wasn't so good, and don't want to harp on that stuff, but it's also good to realize what you're going to flush sometimes. And I'm just really looking forward to flushing that. So let's talk about a couple things that weren't so good for me personally in this last year. I had heart surgery, and that wasn't too fun. And I don't really know why I have coronary artery disease or why I've been diagnosed, because I thought I was taking care of myself for a long time. I mean, I'm only 50, but a lot of times I don't feel like I'm 50. And I played a lot of sports, throughout the years, and a lot of aggressive type sports that are good for your heart as far as cardio goes. So I don't really understand why I was diagnosed with that. It was hard for me to come to terms with that. So then going in for the surgery and finding out I had 100% blockage on the left side of one of the arteries was kind of hard for me to deal with. So it took a long time for me to understand that, and it was hard for me to do anything. Before I had the surgery, I had really bad chest pain, and I lost my breath all the time. And even after I had the surgery, it took me a few months to recover, and I had to really be careful what I did. And I still have to be careful now with what I do and what I eat. So I'm on all the medications to make me better. But yeah, I'm just happy that I don't have to go through what I had to last year. Now, moving forward, though, so it doesn't happen again, I have to take the steps, and my cardiologist has laid out the groundwork for that so that it doesn't happen to me again. And one of them is maybe not working so much, to just work, but don't live to work, but work to live. And maybe that way I can live to be 60 instead of dying a few years from now, or however long it takes with my heart disease. Because my heart disease isn't going to go away, so I can't pretend like it's just going to go away, because it's not how it works. But I can take care of myself. So anyway, I don't want to be a crybaby and harp on that, but just really happy that you guys supported me during that time, and you have my back, and you still watch my channel, and you helped me along the way there, and I really appreciate that, and it really, really means a lot to me. So thank you very much, guys. And yeah, the chickens this year were good. We built a chicken coop, and we got 10 chickens, and we're eating their eggs now, and everything's good that way. So we're happy about that. And Shane had his graduation. He graduated high school, and looking forward to what he's going to pursue for his career coming up. It's very cool. And then there was the assassination attempt on the president, who was back then was running to be the president, and that was pretty upsetting how somebody tried to kill him, and even more upsetting how a lot of people thought it was good that somebody should be killed. They actually wanted him to be killed, and I thought that was not a very good high point for 2024. And I'm also excited about our Prime Minister in Canada losing his job coming up, because he's devastated our country and created a lot of enemies, and pretty much divided the population here. But now there's only maybe 30% of Canadians who support him and his woke ideas. So it's slowly going away, and looking forward to the next couple months, because it looks like he's going to lose his tyranny, we'll call it, because that's how he runs the government. So I'm looking forward to that, so I can get back to some of my hobbies that he's tried to take away from me, and completely, totally safe hobbies that he's deemed criminal for whatever reason. And but they're not. They're normal hobbies that Canadians and Americans and all different countries around the world partake in, because it's totally safe. But anyway, so I'm happy that he's going to get lost because he's an idiot. Yes, I was sitting there, but now he's standing up because it's New Year's Eve. And I'm not like I was in my 20s or 30s where you'd see me now half in the bag with a lampshade on my head. Instead, I'm down here in my pit with a bunch of toys, but I don't care. I'm still having a party and just really excited about this year coming up. And yeah, just about some of the things that I might get this year for G.I. Joe. Like some more Marauders for those Sergeant Slaughter's Marauders, the 89 guys. Some Python Patrol. Maybe the Thunderclap. Got to get that one. Got to get another Pack Rat. The Flamethrower one. To complete the Pack Rat set from 1983. And I'd like to get the His 2 driver. The Track Viper, his name is. To complete that set with the tank. So I can do a review on it and show you guys. And I was thinking too, maybe some lunch boxes, because I don't have any of the vintage lunch boxes. I'd like to get the 1982 one that I had as a kid. It's a metal one. And the artwork with Snake Eyes and Stalker and Scarlet on that one is incredible. So I'd really like to get that. And maybe Shockwave, I thought. 1992 Shockwave. I'd like to get him. Maybe 1990 Vapor. He's a figure that I need. And, yeah, maybe even some Night Force guys. I know they're really expensive, but maybe I can land one or two of those guys. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, just really looking forward to this year. So okay, it's getting close. We can do a countdown now. It's going to be 2025 in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!